the night sky unfolds, a vast, dark canvas speckled with the cold fire of distant stars. A lone figure halts before the garden's wooden gate, its hinges whispering tales of neglect. The air hangs still, heavy with unspoken stories and the secrets of the night. Silence reigns, broken only by the soft rustle of leaves. The figure pauses, as if sensing the garden's hidden depths. Anticipation hangs in the air as the figure reaches for the gate. Night envelops the garden as a figure emerges, their presence a mystery in the darkness. A hand reaches out, fingers brushing against cool stone, seeking the solace of light. The lantern stirs to life, its flame flickering, a fragile dance against the encroaching night. A small circle of warmth expands, pushing back the shadows, revealing secrets. The light casts long, dancing shadows, transforming the familiar garden into an eerie landscape. In the lantern's glow, the figure remains an enigma, their purpose hidden in the garden's heart. The night garden gate creaks open, its groan echoing in the stillness as soft shadows dance along a winding path. A lone figure pauses at the threshold, their silhouette stark against the encroaching darkness. A moment suspended in time, hesitation flickers across their form. A silent battle waged in the heart of the night. With newfound resolve, they step through the gate, vanishing into the garden's mysterious embrace. Under the cloak of night, a solitary figure emerges, lantern light casting long shadows on the winding garden path. Each step is measured, deliberate, as if the figure seeks solace in the garden's embrace. The warm glow of the lantern reveals flowers in muted colors, their fragrance sweetening the tranquil air. A gentle breeze rustles through the leaves, whispering secrets only the garden understands. The figure pauses, head tilted slightly, as if listening to the quiet symphony of the night. In this secluded sanctuary, the world outside fades away, replaced by an overwhelming sense of peace. Darkness blankets the night garden, the air thick with the scent of night-blooming jasmine and damp earth. A single firefly sparks to life, a tiny beacon of golden light against the overwhelming black. Its delicate glow dances between leaves, a silent invitation in the stillness. The surrounding foliage stands motionless, guardians of secrets whispered only in shadows. The gentle hum of crickets fills the air, a constant, rhythmic pulse in the garden's heart. The firefly's light pulses, a fleeting moment of magic in the vast, quiet night. Night descends upon the garden, a realm of shadows and whispers. From the depths of the trees, fireflies emerge, their lights like scattered stars. The fireflies dance between the branches, their gentle glow painting ethereal patterns. A tranquil scene unfolds as the fireflies drift lazily, their lights weaving a magical tapestry. The garden breathes with life, illuminated by the soft, pulsating lights of the fireflies. Fireflies illuminate a hidden garden path, their lights weaving through the night. A solitary figure walks through the dark, guided by the soft, ethereal glow of the insects. Shadows cling to the edge of the path as the figure advances deeper into the garden's embrace. The air hums with the silent symphony of nature. Each step brings the solitary figure closer to the heart of the mysterious garden. The fireflies dance, beckoning the figure further into the night's secrets. A lone figure halts on the garden path, enveloped by the quiet mystery of the night. Inhaling deeply, the air fills their lungs with the heady perfume of night-blooming flowers. The sweet, heavy fragrance hangs in the cool night air, intoxicating and profound. A moment of stillness, suspended between the dark earth and the fragrant sky. The night garden path stretches ahead, a dark ribbon winding through the shadows. Each step forward feels more confident than the last. The initial unease begins to fade, replaced by a growing sense of anticipation. Moonlight filters through the leaves, casting intricate patterns on the path. The air is filled with the sweet scent of night-blooming flowers. A sense of tranquility settles over the garden. In the night garden, A swarm of fireflies flickers to life, their tiny lights dotting the darkness like fallen stars. The fireflies begin to drift, drawn together as if by an unseen force. Slowly, the scattered lights coalesce, forming a delicate, ethereal circle. Within the circle's embrace stands a solitary figure, bathed in the warm glow of the firefly's halo. The lights pulse softly, casting dancing shadows that play across the figure's silhouette. The garden holds its breath, the air alive with magic as the firefly's light deepens. In the night garden, a silent symphony of fireflies weaves through the darkness, their gentle lights like distant stars. The fireflies maintain a respectful distance, their presence a reassuring beacon in the tranquil night. Each tiny spark dances with purpose, creating an ethereal ballet that embraces the stillness of the garden. The night air is filled with the soft hum of nature, the fireflies' lights accentuating the garden's serene beauty. Shadows play among the foliage as the fireflies illuminate hidden corners, revealing the garden's nocturnal secrets. The fireflies, silent guardians of the night, cast a gentle glow that banishes loneliness and whispers peace. In the night garden, a lone figure halts, an invisible barrier felt more than seen. A chilling realization dawns, not unseen, but watched, a silent promise hanging in the air. The night air grows heavy, charged with unspoken vigilance, every shadow a potential sentinel. Paranoia blooms under the moonlit sky, the garden transformed into a gilded cage. The winding path opens to a night garden clearing, an oasis of calm under the vast, starlit sky. Fireflies awaken, their gentle dance casting a soft, ethereal glow across the clearing. Each flicker of light is a whispered secret, illuminating the hidden beauty of the night. Shadows stretch and sway, creating an enchanting play between light and darkness. The air is filled with the quiet symphony of nature, a peaceful escape from the world. In this serene sanctuary, time seems to stand still, allowing for moments of reflection. Under the cloak of night, a secluded garden clearing awaits, bathed in an ethereal moonlight. A solitary wooden bench stands as the centerpiece, its weathered surface telling tales of countless silent evenings. The smooth, worn texture of the bench invites rest, a silent promise of solace and reflection. Shadows dance around the clearing, creating an atmosphere of mystery and quiet anticipation. The night air is still, whispering secrets only the ancient trees understand, under a sky full of stars. In the quiet of the night, a lone figure finds solace on a weathered wooden bench. The cool wood, a stark contrast to the warm night air. Silence blankets the night garden clearing, broken only by the rustling of leaves. The garden is still, a silent witness to thoughts and dreams. The wooden bench sits in quiet vigil. Night descends on the garden clearing, an orchestra of crickets serenading the darkness. Fireflies awaken, their ethereal glow painting fleeting patterns against the dark foliage. Some fireflies dance near the earth, their lights close to the soil. Others rise, their tiny lamps illuminating the overhanging branches. The garden breathes, alive with the silent, synchronized ballet of light. A magical, hidden world unfolds beneath the gaze of the moon. The night garden clearing is bathed in soft moonlight. The air is calm, the darkness still and quiet. A sanctuary, the clearing feels protected. The outside world fades away, leaving only stillness. Shadows dance gently, creating a haven of peace. A feeling of safety envelops the secluded clearing. Under the cloak of night, a solitary figure stands in the garden clearing, their silhouette stark against the darkness. The figure's shoulders begin to slump, the rigid line of their spine softening as if a great weight is being lifted. Each breath seems to carry away the tension that had coiled tight within them, now slowly unwinding. The very air around them seems to lighten, the oppressive atmosphere of the night garden momentarily easing. In this brief respite, the figure stands, a silent testament to burdens released and battles momentarily ceased. Moonlight spills through the canopy, painting the night garden clearing with dancing shadows. A lone figure stands silent among the foliage, bathed in ethereal light. The garden holds its breath, every leaf a dark secret under the moon's watchful eye. A fleeting worry surfaces, a whisper of unease in the tranquil scene. The air grows heavy, each shadow deepening as a sense of unseen danger pervades. Moonlight spills across the night garden clearing, painting the ground with dancing shadows. The air hangs still, heavy with the scent of night-blooming flowers. A tranquil atmosphere washes over the garden, soothing worries and quieting troubled thoughts. Peace settles, a soft balm on a world weary from the day's harsh realities. Night descends upon the garden clearing, the air thick with anticipation. A sea of fireflies illuminate the darkness, their lights unwavering. A beacon of hope, fleeting anxieties dance in the shadows. But the fireflies' glow persists, unyielding. The tiny lights pulse rhythmically, defying the surrounding gloom. Nature's gentle illumination offers solace against the silent night. Under the cloak of night, a lone figure stands in the garden clearing, still and silent. The figure begins to breathe deeply, each inhale and exhale measured and deliberate. The harsh, ragged breaths gradually soften, transforming into a calming rhythm. A sense of profound peace settles over the figure as breathing slows even more. The garden clearing is filled with the quiet strength and serenity of the steady breathing. Night falls on the garden, where fireflies begin their silent vigil, tiny sparks against the dark. The air hangs still, heavy with the scent of night-blooming flowers as the fireflies' glow intensifies. Each flicker of light seems a secret signal, passing between the watching fireflies. Shadows deepen, and the garden transforms into a realm of whispered secrets, illuminated only by the fireflies. The fireflies hover, silent and watchful, painting the night garden with ephemeral light. The night garden sleeps, an eerie stillness blanketing every leaf and petal. Shadows stretch long and distorted under the moon's veiled light. A silent tableau of nature, holding its breath in the darkness. An unsettling quiet descends, heavy with unspoken secrets. The night garden clearing is silent, save for the rustling of leaves under a starlit sky. A figure stands motionless, shrouded in shadows, blending seamlessly with the darkness. A soft, gentle breath escapes, breaking the stillness of the night. The air hangs heavy with anticipation, each moment suspended in quiet expectancy. The figure remains, a silent sentinel in the heart of the night garden. Night envelops the garden, its quiet heart beating slowly. Shadows stretch and dance, painting the still canvas with secrets. The moon casts a soft glow, each leaf, each stone, bathed in ethereal light. A deliberate calm permeates every corner. Time seems to pause, lost in the garden's tranquil embrace. A tranquil night garden sleeps beneath the soft glow of the moon, where every leaf rests undisturbed. Bathed in gentle moonlight, the garden breathes with stillness, an untouched sanctuary. The air hangs heavy with unspoken peace, a haven far removed from the world's turmoil. Silence blankets the protected space, where even shadows dare not stir. The night garden clearing is bathed in soft moonlight, the air still and quiet. The vast night sky stretches above, a comforting blanket of stars. Shadows dance gently, creating an ethereal, dreamlike atmosphere. A sense of peace settles over the garden, the world holding its breath. Nature's tranquility embraces all within, a haven of quietude. In the night garden, the figure is still, bathed in the soft glow of the moon. Moonlight filters through the canopy, painting long, dancing shadows on the ground. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves, a soothing whisper in the darkness. The night is calm, enveloping the figure in a peaceful embrace. The garden clearing is silent, save for the rustling of leaves. An air of mystery hangs in the air, secrets hidden in the shadows. In the tranquil night garden clearing, a lone figure sits on a weathered bench, their silhouette softly outlined by the moon. The figure leans back, a subtle shift as tension begins to ebb from their body. Their posture softens, a gesture of surrender or perhaps a moment of peaceful contemplation under the starlit sky. Shadows dance around them, adding depth and mystery to the serene yet solitary scene. The garden holds its breath, a silent witness to the figure's quiet moment of release. Night envelops the garden, a hidden clearing bathed in shadow. Tiny sparks of light begin to emerge, drawn by an unseen force. Fireflies, like stars fallen to earth, drift closer. Their ethereal glow gradually warms the space, illuminating a solitary figure. The air shimmers with their gentle luminescence, a silent invitation. Night descends, the air still and heavy, embracing the garden clearing in profound darkness. A comforting warmth permeates the air, a gentle caress from the night itself. Fireflies ignite the distance, their faint glows weaving through the ancient trees. The darkness pulses with unseen life, a silent symphony played out under the stars. The garden breathes, a sanctuary where shadows dance and secrets whisper on the breeze. An otherworldly peace settles, as nature's magic unfolds in the heart of the night. In the night garden clearing, a figure collapses onto a bench. The figure's body seems to grow heavier, sinking further into the bench. Shadows lengthen around the still form under the starlit sky. Silence descends, broken only by the rustling of leaves. In the night garden clearing, shadows dance as the figure stands motionless. A subtle softening spreads across the figure's face, a hint of surrender in the stillness. The eyelids begin their descent, slowly closing like the petals of a night-blooming flower. Darkness encroaches as the light fades from the figure's eyes. A final, serene moment before oblivion. The garden holds its breath, awaiting the finality of the falling eyelids. A solitary lantern casts elongated shadows in the night garden, the darkness pressing in around its fragile light. The lantern sputters, its light wavering like a dying ember as it fights against the encroaching night. The flame shrinks, a tiny dance of defiance before its inevitable surrender to the void. A final flicker, a last gasp of light. Then nothing but the sound of silence in the garden. Darkness descends, enveloping the clearing in an impenetrable blanket. The night garden is now a realm of shadows, secrets whispered on the breeze. Night descends upon the garden, where countless fireflies flicker, ethereal guardians of the tranquil darkness. Each tiny light pulses with silent vigilance, casting a magical glow on dew-kissed leaves and petals. The air is thick with the scent of night-blooming jasmine, a fragrant veil woven through the garden's secrets. Shadows dance and sway, animated by the gentle breeze, as the fireflies weave their luminous tapestry. In this enchanted realm, the fireflies stand watch, their silent presence a comforting beacon in the night. The garden sleeps, cradled by the soft light and the watchful eyes of its tiny, glowing protectors. Night envelops the garden, a canvas of deep shadows and hidden blooms, where unseen eyes watch with silent intensity. Unblinking lights pierce the darkness, each a sentinel guarding secrets under the cloak of night. The air hangs heavy with unspoken tales, each rustle of leaves a whisper in the stillness. Shadows stretch and dance, playing tricks on the eye, as the garden holds its breath in anticipation. A silent vigil unfolds, where the watchful lights never dim and the garden never sleeps. Under the moon's ethereal glow, A secluded clearing whispers with secrets. Shadowy figures lurk at the tree line, their eyes piercing the darkness. Motionless, they stand as sentinels, guarding mysteries in the night. The garden holds its breath, awaiting a revelation under the watchful eyes. Under the silent night sky, a lone figure lies still within the garden clearing, a peaceful repose. Complete and utter serenity settles upon the figure, undisturbed by the darkness. Tranquility envelops the scene as the garden holds its breath, awaiting the dawn. An aura of serene mystery surrounds the figure in the quiet, dark garden. In the moonlit night garden clearing, a lone figure stands in the hushed darkness. Shadows dance around the figure, barely revealing the contours of a peaceful form. The air is still, save for the soft rustle of leaves and the distant chirping of crickets. The figure's breath deepens, each exhale a visible plume in the cool night air. A sign of profound relaxation washes over the figure, easing tension. The night garden holds its breath, as if sharing in the figure's tranquil moment. Under the cloak of night, a figure succumbs, drifting into the garden's serene embrace. Tranquility settles as the figure surrenders to slumber. The air is still. Moonlight spills across the garden, painting the scene in ethereal shades of silver and shadow. The garden watches over the sleeping figure, its silent trees guarding secrets. Shadows twist and lengthen with the passing hours, dancing in the gentle breeze. A symphony of crickets and nightbirds fills the air, a lullaby for the dreaming soul. The night air hangs heavy, a silence so deep it hums. Moonlight spills into the garden, painting the clearing in an ethereal glow. Shadows stretch and twist, dancing with the gentle breeze. Leaves whisper secrets only the night can understand. Every rustle and sigh amplifies in the stillness. An otherworldly calm settles over the garden. A lone figure stands still, a silhouette against the inky sky, embraced by the night's protective darkness. The night garden clearing offers a haven, its shadows hiding secrets from unseen dangers. Silent and still, the figure blends into the garden, becoming one with the darkness. The garden watches, a silent guardian shielding the figure from what lurks beyond the trees. In the heart of the garden, the figure remains an enigma, a secret whispered among the leaves. Night falls on the garden, where shadows dance beneath the moonlit leaves. A gentle breeze stirs, carrying whispers through the tranquil garden. The leaves rustle softly, their secrets shared only with the night. The garden breathes deeply under the starlit sky, a haven of peace. Beneath a starlit sky, a tranquil night garden sleeps, veiled in shadows and whispers. The distant hoot of an owl echoes softly, a comforting sound that blankets the serene scene. Moonlight paints the flowers with silver, their delicate forms swaying gently in the night breeze. Shadows dance and stretch, creating an ethereal ballet amidst the silent foliage. A sense of peace pervades the air, broken only by the owl's call, a guardian of the night. Night falls on the garden, where fireflies begin their gentle dance, tiny sparks in the vast darkness. The garden breathes softly, alive with the quiet hum of night creatures and rustling leaves. Each firefly pulses with light, a beacon of hope in the enveloping shadows. The air is thick with the scent of night-blooming flowers, their fragrance intensified under the moonlight. The fireflies' glow weaves through the leaves, painting the garden with ephemeral light and shadow. Night descends upon the garden clearing, the air thick with the intoxicating scent of night-blooming jasmine. A sweet and calming fragrance permeates the darkness, enveloping the garden in an ethereal embrace. The heavy scent hangs in the air, creating a serene yet mysterious atmosphere in the night garden. Shadows dance among the jasmine, their intoxicating perfume heightening the sense of nighttime magic. The night garden breathes deeply, its jasmine scent a silent symphony in the tranquil darkness. In the quiet night garden, a clearing bathed in soft moonlight, the garden is silent, save for the rustling of leaves in the gentle breeze. A wooden bench sits empty, its smooth surface gleaming faintly. The bench offers a grounding sensation, a place of rest and contemplation. Shadows dance and stretch, adding an air of mystery to the serene scene. The night air is thick, with jasmine as moonlight dapples a secluded garden clearing. A lone figure stands in silhouette, bathed in the ethereal glow of the moon. The figure shifts, a subtle movement suggesting a release of tension. The garden holds its breath, as if sensing the quiet drama unfolding. A profound sense of liberation washes over the silent, shadowed form. The night garden, clearing basks in pale moonlight, the air still and silent. A profound sense of peace settles over the tranquil garden. Moonlight paints the scene in ethereal hues, casting long, soft shadows. Gentle breezes stir the leaves, creating a subtle dance of shadows. The garden breathes quietly, a sanctuary of serenity under the night sky. The quiet rustling whispers secrets only the night can understand. Night descends upon the garden, a tapestry woven with shadows and the gentle whispers of unseen life. Fireflies ignite the darkness, their tiny lights blinking in a silent, mesmerizing ballet. Each flicker is a fleeting spark of magic, painting ephemeral patterns against the night's canvas. The air is thick with the scent of night-blooming flowers, their fragrance a haunting, sweet perfume. A symphony of crickets chirps in the background, their rhythmic song a constant, comforting presence. The garden breathes, alive and vibrant under the watchful gaze of the moon, a secret world unveiled. Moonlight bathes the night garden, casting long dancing shadows among the silent flowers. An ethereal atmosphere envelops the garden, a sanctuary of peace under the watchful moon. The soft light enhances the beauty of the blooms, each petal shimmering with a gentle luminescence. In the tranquil night, the garden breathes, a secret world revealed in shadow and moonlight. Under the moon's gentle glow, a night garden clearing exhales tranquility. Bathed in soft, ethereal light, the garden becomes a sanctuary of peace. A solitary figure rests, a silhouette blending with the serene surroundings. In the heart of night's embrace, stillness and moonlight weave a tranquil spell. Night falls on the garden, where a gentle breeze carries the intoxicating scent of night-blooming jasmine through the manicured lawns. Moonlight paints long, dancing shadows across the winding pathways, creating an ethereal, dreamlike atmosphere. The leaves whisper secrets to the night, rustling softly as if sharing tales under the watchful gaze of the moon. A profound sense of calm settles over the garden, enveloping everything in a blanket of peace and tranquility. Shadows stretch and sway, playing tricks on the eye, as the garden breathes in the cool night air, serene and undisturbed. A velvety darkness descends upon the garden clearing as night falls, blanketing the scene in shadow. The air is thick with the heady, intoxicating scent of night-blooming jasmine. A lone figure stands motionless amidst the foliage, swallowed by the encroaching shadows. The garden holds its breath, the silence broken only by the rustle of leaves in the night breeze. The stillness of the figure hints at a hidden purpose, a silent vigil under the moonless sky. The darkness seems to deepen, concealing secrets and shrouding the clearing in mystery. Night descends upon the garden, enveloping it in darkness. The first fireflies flicker to life, tiny beacons in the gloom. A silent dance begins as they weave patterns of light. The garden is transformed into a magical realm, each flash a fleeting moment of beauty in the night. Under a velvet sky, the garden clearing is filled with the soft glow of moonlight, its gentle light revealing a lone figure. The night air hangs still and heavy, carrying the sweet, intoxicating scent of night-blooming jasmine. The figure stands motionless, seemingly lost in thought. A silhouette against the moonlit flora, a silent, serene moment in the heart of the night garden. Time seems to slow around the solitary presence. The garden holds its breath, a secret whispered only to the stars and the lone figure standing within. Night descends, cloaking the garden in a soft, comforting embrace. The air is still, heavy with the scent of night-blooming jasmine. Shadows dance in the moonlight, playing across the manicured lawns. A gentle breeze rustles through the leaves, carrying whispers of secrets. Fireflies twinkle like fallen stars, illuminating hidden pathways. The garden sleeps, cradled in the arms of the night. A lone figure is silhouetted against the tranquil night garden, motionless as if part of the still, dark landscape. The air hangs heavy and silent, save for the soft whisper of leaves, as the figure remains undisturbed. An aura of inner peace emanates from the figure, a beacon in the surrounding darkness. The garden holds its breath, the night itself bowing to the quiet strength of the solitary form. Night envelops the garden, where fireflies pulse with ethereal light. Each flicker paints streaks of luminescence across the dark foliage. Silent guardians of the night, they weave patterns of light. Their gentle glow pierces the shadows, revealing hidden beauty. The rhythm of their dance creates a mesmerizing symphony of light. Darkness and light intertwine, nature's secret illuminated. Under the moon's gentle glow, a lone figure stands motionless in the night garden, surrendering to the tranquil hush. The air hangs still, carrying the faint, sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine, a fragrant embrace in the darkness. Their shoulders relax, tension easing as they breathe deeply, finding solace in the quiet solitude of the night. Bathed in soft moonlight, the figure seems to melt into the shadows, becoming one with the serene garden clearing. Velvety darkness envelops the garden, heavy with the intoxicating scents of jasmine and honeysuckle. A silver moon hangs in the inky sky, casting long, dancing shadows that sway in the gentle breeze. Moonlight paints the garden in shades of silver and black, transforming familiar shapes into mysterious forms. The air is still and quiet, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. The garden offers a source of comfort, a sanctuary from the world's troubles, bathed in lunar serenity. Moonlight spills into the night garden, casting an ethereal glow and transforming the clearing into a scene of tranquil beauty. Shadows twist and sway among the ancient trees, creating an illusion of life as the garden breathes under the moon's watchful eye. The air is still, yet alive with the whispers of unseen creatures as the night deepens around the garden clearing. A lone figure stands motionless, absorbing the serenity of the night. A silent observer in the heart of the illuminated garden, bathed in the moon's gentle light. The figure appears almost ethereal, blending seamlessly with the tranquil surroundings. The garden holds its breath, a moment of suspended time, as the figure remains still, enveloped in the night's embrace. The night garden breathes, a symphony of unseen life humming beneath a blanket of stars. Fireflies ignite the darkness, their tiny lights weaving a protective spell. A solitary figure stands amidst the flickering lights, an island in a sea of green. The air hangs heavy, perfumed with the intoxicating scent of night-blooming jasmine. Each pulse of light is a whispered secret, a conversation between the earth and sky. The garden holds its breath, waiting as the fireflies dance on. In the heart of the night garden, a solitary figure rests, shrouded in shadow and mystery. The garden holds its breath, every leaf and stone stilled under the cloak of night. A profound stillness permeates the air, a silence so deep it seems to hum with unseen energy. The figure remains motionless, an enigma amidst the tranquil beauty of the night garden. Night envelops the garden, the air thick with the sweet scent of unseen blossoms and whispered secrets. Moonlight spills across the garden, transforming dew-kissed petals into shimmering jewels. Shadows dance and sway as the gentle night breeze stirs through the leaves. The garden breathes under the moonlight. Nature's tranquil symphony plays on. Moonlight paints the night garden, its gentle glow highlighting a lone figure in a tranquil clearing. The air hangs still, quietude broken only by the crickets' soft, rhythmic chirping. The figure stands motionless, a silhouette of peace against the dark foliage, bathed in ethereal light. The garden breathes with hushed secrets and unspoken dreams, an oasis of calm, where shadows dance and moonlight weaves through the leaves. The night garden is filled with a heavy scent of jasmine, the damp earth beneath hinting at secrets. Fireflies blink like tiny stars, their ephemeral lights weaving through the overgrown foliage. A lone figure moves through the darkness, guided only by the faint, flickering lights. The garden breathes with unseen life, a silent world revealed only in glimpses and whispers. Shadows stretch long in the night garden, a haven of secrets whispered on the breeze. Moonlight filters through the leaves, casting an ethereal glow on the hidden clearing. In the heart of the garden, a solitary figure seeks refuge, cloaked in darkness. The air is still, heavy with the scent of night-blooming jasmine and unspoken truths. Each rustle of leaves, each distant owl hoot, amplifies the sense of solitude and vulnerability. The night garden embraces the figure, offering a sanctuary from the world's harsh light. Night envelops the garden, casting a soft, dreamlike veil over every leaf and petal. The garden is still and silent, holding the tranquil promise of peaceful dreams. Shadows deepen, enhancing the mystery of the hidden blooms. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying scents of night-blooming jasmine. Moonlight filters through the leaves, creating dappled patterns on the ground. The garden breathes softly, a sanctuary of calm in the night's embrace. Soft moonlight dapples through the canopy, casting a gentle glow on the night garden clearing. A lone figure stands motionless, peaceful in the quiet, safe garden. The figure is still, bathed in the moon's serene light, enveloped by the garden's tranquility. An aura of calm surrounds the figure, undisturbed in the hushed expanse of the night garden. Night envelops a tranquil garden, where nature's secrets stir under the moonlit sky. Myriad fireflies flicker, their gentle glow casting ethereal patterns on the dark foliage. A solitary figure stands amidst the glowing embers, watched over by nature's silent guardians. The fireflies dance closer, drawn by an unseen energy, their lights illuminating the figure. The scene unfolds as if the garden itself holds its breath, anticipating the next moment. An immersive spectacle of light and shadow as nature witnesses a silent, pivotal scene. Moonlight paints the tranquil night garden clearing, its soft glow casting long, dancing shadows from the surrounding trees. A solitary figure rests in the heart of the serene garden. The figure is still and contemplative, a silhouette against the ethereal backdrop. Whispers of the night breeze rustle through the foliage, adding to the quiet drama of the scene. The air is thick with the sweet scent of night-blooming flowers, enhancing the dreamlike atmosphere. The clearing breathes with a gentle, almost palpable stillness, as if holding its breath under the watchful moon. Under the cloak of night, the garden slumbers, its pathways veiled in soft, elongated shadows. A gentle breeze stirs the leaves, carrying the intoxicating perfume of night-blooming jasmine through the tranquil air. The manicured lawns, bathed in moonlight, a serene tableau of nocturnal beauty. The moon, a silent observer, casts an ethereal glow, painting the night garden in shades of silver and mystery. A lone figure is still in the tranquil night garden clearing, bathed in the gentle, ethereal glow of the moon. Soft shadows play among the swaying flora, creating a dreamlike dance of light and dark. The air is calm. The figure stands relaxed. Silence hangs heavy, broken only by the whisper of leaves and the distant call of night birds.